Hi, everyone. My name is Bill Soroka, and I'm the founder of NotaryCoach.com and the High Performance Notary Collective, as well as a six-time best-selling author. Five of those books help notary entrepreneurs like you serve more customers, make more money, and build a business that thrives even beyond loan signings. But before all that, guys, I was a young, dumb, and destined to fail again as a mobile notary and loan signing agent. I came into this business on a really rocky road. I was very ambitious, yet highly unskilled and completely undisciplined as a serial entrepreneur. And I had failed in business at that time like 26 different times. And I dragged all that emotional baggage and those bad habits that go along with that with me into this business. I failed to train. I failed to act. I never or rarely marketed to my ideal prospects and rarely, if ever, followed up with people in the beginning. It's like I had forgotten all of my sales and prospecting training that I had learned through the years. It's like I checked all that knowledge and wisdom at the notary door when I entered this industry. I just sat and waited for clients to call me when they needed me, which is why this mobile notary business almost became my 27th business failure. But luckily, through a series of very fortunate events, I was helped pulling my head out of my rear end and gaining the confidence back that I needed to believe in myself again. Because after 26 failures and having to sell my car and drive a cab to my loan signing appointments, what I needed most was some confidence again. And with more confidence, I could take small daily steps that helped me build a notary business that consistently earned well over $200,000 a year just as a solo practitioner. And then it went on up well into the seven figures as a signing company owner, a course creator, and of course, an author. And today, in the next 20 minutes, I want to give you the tools to get on track to smash your own goals and ambitions, no matter what they are. So maybe you don't want to build an empire. Maybe you just want to add a couple $1,000s a month to your income. Or maybe you just want to get out of the house and help some people while you do it. And that's okay. What I'm going to show you today will help with every level of success, no matter how you define that for yourself. And if you're anywhere near the position that I was in, like totally down and out, maybe this will be the kick in the pants to help pull your head out too and give you the tools to start making some progress. So let's move quickly because I want to respect your time and hopefully keep this to 20 minutes. Uh, and what I'm going to teach today will help you implement essentially any other type of marketing training that you might have encountered throughout your career as a mobile notary, a loan signing agent, a trust delivery agent, an apostille agent. It can all fit into this because it's all about implementation and execution. So the first thing I want to do is just kind of bring us all to the same page and realize that uh, there are two main sources of clients and customers for your notary business. So if you really boil it down, these two main sources, which I call the twin engines of your marketing machine, is engine number one is your online visibility, which is your ability to boost that online presence so that prospects can find you when they need you. Online visibility includes all of the things like Google Business Profile, a high converting website, optimized notary directory profiles, and of course, your LinkedIn professional profile as well, and even some of your social media channels when they're optimized as well. But then we also have engine number two, which is your ability to successfully reach out to both cold and warm prospects to build and strengthen relationships with people that can either hire you or refer you to others who will. Outreach to prospects can look like calling offices, popping into escrow officers, attorneys, or medical facilities, anywhere that you've decided that your prospects might be. You can send emails and direct messages. You go to networking events or even engage with your prospects' social media content, or what is called pinging or tickling your warm prospects to help keep you top of mind. And that's just some of the basic prospecting techniques that work. I know Google Business Profile and websites and social media get a lot of the attention right now, as it deserves, because that online visibility is extremely important. So get your Google Business Profile up, going, optimized. Then you can get a solid website put together that will convert those leads that come in to actual booked and monetized appointments. And of course, you can make sure that you're proud of your LinkedIn profile. But whatever you do, don't just sit around waiting for somebody in your city to Google notary near me and just hope that it's you that they find. I know that's very tempting. It's very safe. It's passive, but it's extremely dangerous because without firing up both engines, you're crimping the oxygen lines to your business. Revenue is oxygen for your business. And if all you do is sit around and wait for the Google phone to ring, you're not only leaving a lot of money on the table, but you're putting your business at risk. Plus, you never want to have all your eggs in one basket. You don't want all the leads that you get from your business to come from one source. What happens when algorithms change or competitors that are better at SEO than you move into your town? What if your favorite lead generating platform gets banned or acquired by another company or goes out of business completely? What if Google suspends your account for no good reason? Guys, it happens every single day to notaries. So you have to diversify your lead sources too. So beyond technology and your online presence is people and the relationships that you build with them. Relationships aren't subject to algorithm changes. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. This is essentially your outreach to both warm and cold prospect. So, what is a prospect? A prospect is someone that could be a customer or a client for you. That's it. And a warm prospect is somebody that you already know and you have some kind of relationship with. A cold prospect is somebody that you haven't met yet. And your ability to effectively reach out to both warm and cold prospects will have a direct impact on your long term success as a notary entrepreneur. Because the notary business is not about documents, it is about people. Every stamp, every signature is this exchange of trust. And when you think about leveling up this year and growing your business, don't lean only on technology or on trends. Always start with trust. Trust is the currency that keeps your business alive when the market shifts. And you have a lot of people that trust you already. So the first thing to do is to get organized so you can get a clearer picture of what you have to work with and who you have to work with. Now, most notaries believe they have a relatively small network of warm prospects, and then they're not sure who their cold prospects should be either. So let me give you some tools to help. Trust does not happen by accident. It's built and it can be tracked, managed, and grown with lists. So there are three critical lists that every notary entrepreneur needs: your contact list, your prospect list, and your referral list. Your contact list is the backbone of your business. These are the people you already know, like clients, colleagues, family, friends. They're your immediate network. I recently surveyed some notaries and most of them greatly underestimated the size of their network. Many of them assumed that they knew 100 people or less. That is until I showed them how to actually build their contact list by going through their phone, email accounts, and even their social media profiles. It will blow you away how many people you actually know. And some of them, members of my high performance notary community, found thousands of contacts, and they just didn't realize how many people they actually have literally at their fingertips. So most notaries overlook this contact list because it feels too obvious. We just think we know everybody who would belong on that list. But this tangible list of contacts is where trust already exists. You are surrounded by people who love and support you, and they want you to succeed. In fact, I'm a firm believer that you already know the person that will either hire you for more business than you can handle, or you know somebody who can introduce you to that person. And at the end of the presentation today, I'm going to give you a free resource page that will help you find this out for yourself so you can build your 3 lists. In fact, I'm going to give you the template that I made for all 3 of these lists, and it's yours for free today. So, to get started on your contact list, here's your task. I want you to write down 50 names of people that you know. Just use a piece of paper or a Google Sheet for now. I guarantee at least one of those people will send you business this year if you stay top of mind with them. And if you're like me, your mind might be going blank when you're put on the spot. So some of my prompts you can use as well to help remind you of your people. Remember, these are all warm contacts. They're people you know. So start with things like your text message, your phone call history, then your emails, maybe your direct messages from social media or WhatsApp. And don't overthink it too much. You don't have to analyze anyone right now and determine how likely they are to need a notary or hire you when they do. Just write down the first 50 names that come to you. This is the start of your contact list, and that will become the single most valuable asset your business owns, your database of customers and prospects. All right, let's look at list number 2 now, your prospect list. These are your future clients. The prospect list is where growth happens. These are the people you don't know yet, but you need to know them or you want to know them. And depending on the specialty work that you've chosen, these might be real estate agents, they might be attorneys, escrow officers, home builders, medical facility staff, and directors. You know, the people who will need your services over and over again. I call the prospect list your Fab 100 because at any given time, you should have 100 prospects on it. And your job as the CEO of your business is to consistently add to this list. And with over 1 billion documents a year being notarized, you're surrounded by these opportunities and these prospects. So every week, set a prospecting goal and use your list to make it happen. One conversation, one connection can change your entire year. So let me help you build your Fab 100 list now. Now, this is an important tip. You can and should have a different prospecting list for each of your main specialty lines of work. Your target clients for trust delivery work or estate planning, which is estate planning attorneys typically, are different from your target clients for loan signings, right? Loan signings, target customer, escrow officers. That's trust delivery work, target customer, estate planning attorneys. So to make your life a little easier and to help you focus even more, I recommend you have a different Fab 100 list for each specialty that you offer. And my template actually has separate tabs for you to help make this even easier for you. So for today, choose the specialty that you're either the most passionate about or the one that earns you the most revenue per appointment, and then build a list of prospects. Who do you want to work with? Start with just 25 names of either people or companies that you might want to work with. And remember, this is a cold list. You don't know anything about them yet. You don't have to know all the answers. You're simply dreaming and thinking this through right now, but don't overthink it. If you need some prompting, use Google or ChatGPT to identify ideal clients for certain services. You're going to be amazed at who you can find on industry directories through Google and searches, or just on LinkedIn alone. And of course, I'll give you some tools that will help with this list, as well as give you the 8 daily habits that will show you how to put your Fab 100 list into action at the very end today. And of course, to make that prospecting even easier, you need list number 3, your referral list. This is your secret weapon. Your referral list will help you bring even more value to your network by making you the go-to resource for more than just the occasional rubber stamp. And it does more than that too. Your referral list will open doors for you. It will help get meetings with prospects that may have otherwise brushed you off or ignored your emails. And here's how it works. No matter how long you've been a notary, whether 1 day or 30 years, you know people who provide services and products that you like or trust. These people, products, brands, and services belong on your referral list. Think of it like Oprah's list of her favorite things. This is your list of your favorite things and people in your city. People you are confident to send others to because you think they'll enjoy them or they'll get value from them. So here are 10 prompts to help you start your referral list today, right now on this call. So who might be on your referral list? You might include your own estate planning attorney, the real estate agent that helped you buy or sell your home, your own housekeepers, landscapers, the contractor that remodeled your bathroom or your kitchen. But keep going with this. Think outside the box. Who do people ask for on social media in your community? You see ISO, in search of, on Facebook all the time, right? People ask for honest auto mechanics, hairstylists, tattoo artists, honest car sales or auto dealerships. And don't forget good restaurants too. Where do you celebrate your own special occasions? Do you have a favorite spot for Sunday brunch? Where do you have happy hour? Or how about meeting space? People are always looking for restaurants that have a small private room somewhere where they could host a workshop or a meeting. Your referral list will always be growing because you will need multiple services to match different situations. So you can always add more attorneys, more real estate agents, more insurance brokers, because your network might need a variety based on geography, budget, and different personalities. Your network is always in search of something. In other words, they have a problem. Be on the lookout to assist and help solve more problems. That's the key to business. When you have a reputation of being in the know or knowing someone, you stay top of mind because you bring value to your relationships. And we know that in business, you are compensated in direct proportion to the value you bring the marketplace. Now, I know this sounds simple, but most people won't do it. Why? Why is that? Because they wait. They think, well, no one else is doing this, so why should I? P.S. That's exactly why you should be doing this. Or maybe they wait until they feel ready or until they know more. But knowing isn't the same as doing. Massive action is the difference between learning and earning. So, how do you take massive action with these 3 lists? Well, here's what I did. Here's the mantra that helped me execute on my prospecting goals. Somewhere, someone in this city needs my services. My job today is to find that person. And then I built a system to help identify, find, and connect with people on my list. I call these my daily dues. 8 habits that help me boost my revenues from barely surviving with about $1,000 a month to earning well over $20,000 a month consistently for years. And here they are. Working with my 3 critical lists every day, I met and connected with 3 to 5 new people. This is actually super easy when you're already working as a notary. Who do you meet in your appointments? New people every day. Then you ping or tickle your warm contacts. You research at least one new prospect, reach out to that prospect, follow up with previous prospects, ask for referrals, attend a networking or education event, create or engage with one piece of content. That's about 60 minutes a day to build a business that no one can take away. And I promised you some resources at the beginning of this video that would help you build these 3 critical lists and give you more information on how to implement these daily dues. This will fire up both twin engines of your marketing machine. I've consolidated everything into one free report. It's a white paper with my articles and links to the templates for all 3 lists and a bunch more for you. Plus, there's specific instructions for how to tap into the contacts you have in your phone and in your email accounts and even your social media accounts. So you can easily download them and add them to your list. And then I'll go into even more detail on the daily dues so you can put the list into action right now, today. These daily dues will help you implement in any type of marketing that you're learning, no matter who you're learning from. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I just want you to learn. I want you to execute what you learn, make progress, and get the results that you dreamed of. This business changed my life, and I know it will change yours too. Consistency and persistence is going to win the race. And if you struggle with that, you're not alone. Staying consistent with marketing and being distracted by shiny objects and, oh, look, a squirrel. This is very common for notary entrepreneurs. You're not alone. We wear all the hats and it gets overwhelming. And that's exactly why I built the 9-step plan to help notary entrepreneurs stay on track and hit their revenue goals. So if you want to surround yourself with notaries who are doing this work every day with a focus on building the habits that drive revenue, I'm inviting you to join High Performance Notary now. It's not about learning, it's about doing. Together, we take action, we build relationships, and we level up every single day. And just for watching this video, I've opened it up to you for free for the next 7 days so you can check it out. It'll give you plenty of time to execute on the 9-step high performance notary action plan and put the 3 critical lists that I just gave to you and the daily dues to work. So you can get the free resources and that free report I created for you, as well as start your free 7-day trial all in the same place at notarycoach.com/HPN for high performance notary. A year from now, your list will be full of clients, prospects, and referrals. But more importantly, they're going to be full of the relationships that you've built and cultivated. And those relationships will build a future that no algorithm or platform could ever touch or take away. Thank you for listening. Please share your comments and your questions down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the Notary Coach YouTube channel for more content like this.